David Lipka now, and we were talking about it here, David. A quick turnaround here. How do you handle this physically and mentally and prep with the first one of these here this season?
We're really fortunate to have people like Troy, our athletic trainer, Coach Mike, our strength coach. They're professionals at this. They know how to physically turn our bodies around in such a short period of time. So they handle everything for us physically, and then our coaches are extremely devoted to game planning. So Coach Donahue was watching film on the plane. He had all of Hobart's games downloaded, all of ours. They do an excellent job preparing us in the short turnaround. It's just our job to come in and be extremely attentive with the short amount of time we have.
Take me back to the Notre Dame game. Obviously, not a lot went right, to say, for that wild comeback that gave you a shot there late. But all the 23 turnovers, and you look at the shooting was off target. Is there anything that ties in, or was it just a bad day at the office?
It's just kind of one of those everything goes wrong days where when the offense is going poorly, the defense is going poorly, when everything's going poorly simultaneously, and it's just a perfect storm. There's really no one to blame but ourselves. We should have prepared better for those circumstances, and there's things we can do in the future too, but I don't really think there's any one factor. We just have to prepare better for that in the future.
I think you guys show that fight, though, even in the loss that you showed the last few weeks in the comeback wins. It was just too far to go. Did it feel like you were back within two, had the ball? Did it feel like, man, we're this close to actually pulling this thing out?
Yeah, I really don't notice the scoreboard sometimes in games like that. We just kind of chip away, and then you look up and you're like, oh, wow, we're right here. So it was kind of one of those. We realized we were right there. We just kind of hang around, and the defense just does an excellent job when we go on these runs of strapping down and just not letting anything budge and continuously getting us the ball back so we can do that. So I have to give props to them.
What do you think the key is to finding a faster start here, though? Because obviously that's been the main thing, I guess, if ties together the last handful of games.
There's a whole number of things that go into the start. It has to do with game planning. It has to do with how ready we are off the opening whistle. There's a whole number of things that ties in. I think it's really independent game to game. I don't think there's one trend that's overlying. I guess if I knew the answer, we wouldn't still be having these slow starts. It's kind of one of those situations right now where we kind of know the issue and we don't entirely know the answer, but we have some time to figure that out here. So.
Plenty of games left here, and a quick turnaround to Hobart, Kraus-Simmons Trophy, probably the best Hobart team in ages. You look at them, they're second in the country in scoring. That's really got to pop out to you guys here. Already a rivalry game, and they're coming in hot.
Yeah, they're an excellent team. This is one of the better teams we'll actually play all year. They play a really up-tempo style, so they're going to run us up and down the field. We'll be ready for it. We're willing to play that style, and you see guys like Brett and Peter who love to run like that. So we'll match their style, and obviously it's a really historic rivalry. There's so much history that ties into it, especially for the Simmons family, Coach Simmons. It's really emotional, the meaning that trophy has to them. So we do play for a greater purpose, and it's really an exciting atmosphere playing there because it's a huge rivalry game. The whole community of Geneva comes out, so it's an exciting game to play in.
All right, David, always fun to watch, and enjoy it tomorrow night.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.